Good morning, team. My legs are pretty wrecked, but that doesn't mean that we're stopping. This morning, we are going with an AMRAP, so as many rounds as you can of 5 strict pull-ups, and it's basically about that, 5 burpees, just to kind of pace out the pull-ups. Then we've got our handstand opportunity work afterwards. We've got the whole program set this morning. All you got to do is join us. First thing, we're going to choose our first thoughts of the day, prime our minds. So find yourself a little bit of space where you can sit down. What we call a passive squat. So find yourself some room where you can put your feet underneath your hips. Oh my goodness. Grab yourself a counterbalance if you feel like you're going to fall over. And we're just going to sit here in our human pooping position for about 2 minutes while we set our breathing for the day and set our thoughts. We're going to do a box breath, a 4-second inhale, 4-second pause, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause. So let's slow down the breath a little bit, and we'll start with an inhale and go ahead. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible for the outcomes that happen to me. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and my response to said stimulus. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today, and I will focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude as opposed to seeing all the things I don't have. All right. Mindset prepped. Breath prepped. Let's see if we can move our body this morning. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Meredith. Nice and early. Good morning, Talia. Let's do it. So we're going to start like we do every day. 2 minutes. 2 minutes of getting down on the floor, getting back up. Call it a burpee if you want, or call it a down up. Call it whatever you want. The important part is get down, get up. We're getting out of bed. We're getting up off the floor. We're starting our day. 2 minutes, nice and steady. Start slow. Speed up if you want. We are doing some burpees in today's workout, so makes sense to get that moving as well. Good morning, Yaroslav. How are we feeling today, everybody? How are the legs? Those of you that joined us yesterday for the 200 back squats, how are those legs feeling? Or anything else, because my kind of neck was a little bit sore after that as well. Kind of still is. Maple, no. So just keep moving through our 2 minutes here. Then we'll have a little bit more warm up. So even if you are feeling a little bit stiff and sore, should feel pretty good after the warm up. And then we're not really using the lower body too much today. In case you are too messed up. It just goes to show that even if you are feeling really sore, there's always something that we can do, still make progress, still work on our fitness. So, mostly upper body today. Should be a good one. Basically pull-up focused workout today. And don't worry if you don't, have pull-ups. I'll give you some good options otherwise. So just continue on with the warm-up, and we'll chat about the workout in a few minutes. There we are with our burpees. I'm gonna grab a sip of water here and we'll continue on with the warm-up. Starting off just with our knee raises, the form of hip flexion. Good morning, Jason says my legs are sore. I understand. Yeah, mine are definitely tender to the touch. But to be honest, I'm a little surprised that they're not more sore. That being said, I spent about 2 hours yesterday morning after those squats chasing sheep around. So I feel reasonable. Let's go good morning here. Sorry, I'll try to talk and do this at the same time. Feet underneath the hips. Send the hips back, find some hamstring tension, stand up and squeeze. So I basically had, like a 2-hour active recovery session, in essence, where the blood was definitely flowing through the legs as I was running after sheep. So I'm wondering if maybe that has a, recovery effect and has left me less sore because of that. I mean, my legs are still sore, but, well, we'll see in a minute. Whoops. We'll see in a minute how the air squats feel. Okay, from there, we'll just stand on one foot, and we're gonna drop the non-standing hip, and then raise it. So you're relaxing and pressing through the floor, relaxing, pressing through the floor. Let's get 10 there per side. Jody says, IT bands took it worst. Interesting. There you go. Got to get on the foam roller. Loosen up those IT bands. Yaroslav says, my legs are not happy at all. That's good. And you got back squats today at the gym, Yaroslav. That'll just loosen them up. I mean, do the warm-up, obviously, with us, and as long as you can stay, and that'll likely help you loosen that up as well. I switched sides here, by the way. So same thing on the opposite side. Drop the non-standing hip and then raise it by pressing into the floor on the standing leg. Meredith, you joining us for our workout today? Remember you joined us for handstands last week. Monday is your day. Okay, from there we're gonna go a Spider-Man or a reverse lunge. We're gonna test out the legs for the first time this morning. So nice long step back. Let that back knee kiss the floor. Allow the front shin to stay more or less vertical and that front foot planted. Step them together and alternate. I feel okay. The test will be the air squats, I think. I can feel them, but not that bad. Yeah, they're definitely they're definitely still recovering. I feel like the more of these I do, the more of these I feel pretty stiff. No, sir, I'm not. Just learning today. All right. Today's a pretty simple one. Just pulling up and getting down. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, we'll get into our thoracic spine rotation next with our thread the needle. So from all fours, take one hand off the ground, slide it between the hand and the knees. Try to take the shoulder to the floor for a good twist. You can push into this hand to turn it around a little bit more. Oh, many cracks. And then take that hand up towards the ceiling and then back through, thread the needle and reach to the ceiling. Let's get 5 of those. This music is awesome. Yeah, this is our warm-up music. Not too crazy yet. Just turn the body on. Meredith, you following the warm-up? How about that? Okay, I'm getting on the floor, not. I don't know what that means. Or maybe now. Maybe now. I'd like that. Switch sides. Oh, yeah. Got a little clip for later on of me chasing some sheep. It was the end of the chasing, so it's success as opposed to me just being frustrated. Although there's definitely some frustration in that one. But those sheep, they can test me for sure. But it's not that they're testing me, it's just that they're saying, hey buddy, you are not prepared. You have not set up enough to do this properly. All right, from there, the real test, air squats. So feet underneath the shoulders, hips back and down until the hips come below the knees. That feels really good, actually. Weird. Thinking about knees in line with the feet. Abs are nice and tight, torso is tall. Let's get a few more of those. A little bit of cracking this morning, but hey, considering what we did yesterday, that's pretty good. All right, round 2. Add some range of motion on that hip flexion, get a little rotation, so knee up in front, out to the side, down, and then reverse it. I'm getting warmed up, I feel it. I'm amazed that those squats felt pretty good. If anything, I'm just sore to the touch. Switch sides. Talia, how was the beach yesterday? I'm going to show you a clip at the end here today that is not beach weather. Just shows the difference. Made me think of you when I saw it yesterday that, wow, this would not be a beach day for us. But make sure you hang out for that. Got some clips at the end. All right, staggered good morning is next. So toes of one foot lined up with the heel of the other. That may be a hip width or shoulder width stance. And then same idea, send those hips back. Squeeze the butt at the top. Talia says the beach was beautiful. That's awesome. Awesome. I'd love to see some pictures or video of that. Where, how do I even say this? Where was the beach? Like what, I know you're in the UK, where I'm assuming that's like southern UK, like to get beach weather. What does that look like? Where is that at? Okay, back to single leg, and we're gonna go with our hinge. So you can just send that back foot back a little bit. You can go further. You can go all the way to the floor. And squeeze the butt at the top. Just getting a little bit of control and balance in that single leg. Squeeze the top. Choose a range that you can maintain balance and ideally stay on that standing foot the whole time without putting the other foot down. And then we'll switch sides. Hopefully the legs are starting to warm up. You guys are feeling good here. But once again, we're not pushing the legs too hard today. I think or tomorrow either, so giving it a nice little break before we do anything crazy with the legs again. Okay. From there, we'll go Spider-Man lunge. So you can get yourself down into a plank. And then from there, take, whoa, there it is. A little bit of hamstring tension. Take one foot outside the hands. You can go side to side, front to back. Meredith says, my balance is suspect. Hey, all of ours is, right? We're starting nice and early in the morning. We're just waking up. And the more you do those movements as well, the more you're going to find them easier. But also, you know, like it's something that if we're not practicing, you know, even just spending time on one foot, then we're going to lose that capacity, right? Just like anything, if you don't do it, oh man, my hamstrings, you're going to be limited in your ability to do so. So every Tuesday, Meredith, we do, as the second part of our workout, as our opportunity work, we do single leg work. So starting with just standing on one foot and balancing, we do a little bit of single leg hopping, single leg squatting if you want. But really we just spend 10 minutes every Tuesday working that single leg balance. And what I've noticed is it's getting better. So just, if you put a little bit of time in, you'll see that that'll start to improve. And obviously, as we age, our risks of falling, not our risk of falling increases, but our risk of injury if we fall increases. Obviously that's if you're not maintaining bone density and all those kinds of things through resistance exercise. But either way, if we can keep that balance working, then, our risks decrease. If we're putting in the work, keeping our athleticism and our proprioception working, then that helps. It's funny that people ask about, well, why do you do handstands? And handstands are proprioception, right? Your ability to be aware of where you are in space. Am I upside down? Am I facing this way, facing that way? By feel, as opposed to visual reference, is huge for balance. So, whether you're going to end up upside down if you fall or not, the balance and the proprioception acquired from being upside down helps with your standing balance and anytime you move. So, Jason, that's a little bit for you, a little bit just for me, but also for all of us. Cricket said, fine, I'll be here tomorrow too. Awesome. Honestly, I just get very nervous because my entire left ankle has been reconstructed. Yeah, so Meredith, what I'm going to suggest is when you do it, just do the left side supported. Hold on to something while you're on the left so there's no real risk of overdoing it, and just ease in. So if you can do, a minute straight on the right foot, do 20 seconds on the left or 10 seconds and just choose the level that you're at and work up from there. All right, this time for the thoracic spine rotations, we're just going to do an extension. We're going to go arms out in front, chest down. Oh, we're just going to lift from the arms, from the shoulders, sorry. Let's get 10 there. Yeah, I'm feeling that a little bit too, right in the neck and upper back from sitting that barbell on me. It's funny, the shoulders are probably the tightest thing from after that. If you haven't watched or tried that one, definitely give it a go at some point. It's a real test. Okay, one more set of air squats, and then we will move on. Talia says it's sun shining here. Not hot, but bright. Sending you all some sunshine. Look at Dirtle Door in Dorset. Magical place. South Coast, East Sussex, Devon, and Cornwall. Beautiful places. Very cool. I have never been to the UK. Someday. Lake District and Peak District for Lord of the Rings style. Cool. And of course Wales, Scotland, and Ireland if you want to see dolphins in Wales. Beautiful dolphins in Cornwall too. That's neat. Very cool. I guess you don't think of, personally, you don't think of dolphins when you think of the UK. You kind of think of tropical places when I think of dolphins, so it's pretty neat that you guys have access to that close enough. All right, warm up. Feeling pretty good. Let's talk about the workout today. So, two movements. Simple. We're gonna go as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. I didn't bring out my egg counters today, so we'll see how this goes. 2 movements are gonna be pull-ups and burpees. The way that I'm thinking about this is I'm gonna plan to do the pull-ups unbroken, and then the burpees are kind of just gonna be slow, right? Because it's gonna take me a lot of time to recover to do the next set of 5 pull-ups unbroken. The burpees are just gonna be slow, as kind of a pacer. So this workout is really just going to be about how often can you do that set of 5 pull-ups. Let's talk scaling options here a little bit first. So, as I'm saying, the top goal is to do those 5 pull-ups unbroken, whether it's assisted or unassisted, and then move through the burpees from there. So, if you have a pull-up bar, which hopefully we all do now, or a tree branch, or a play structure, or something that you can go to and hang on. And then scaling options would be either use your feet, right? So set up something underneath you that you can stand on that allows you to use your legs in the pull-up, right? You could even add a little bit of a jump and then control the descent a little bit. Or if you do have a band, set the band up around the bar, step into it, and then that's just gonna give you some assistance on the way up in the pull-up. If you don't have access to something that you can hang on and pull, you could get yourself underneath a table and do a row towards the table. If you had like a TRX or some rings, you could do ring rows, which looks something like this. Hopefully this pull-up bar doesn't fall off, but you get, at least give you the idea. So a ring row, you're just gonna lean back behind the rings and pull yourself to them. Straight arm, rings to the chest. That's a great option if you don't have a pull-up, but you happen to have a set of rings. And then obviously if you have unassisted strict pull-ups, go ahead with that. And then in between every set of pull-ups, you're gonna get 5 burpees. And it may be that you just, walk through the burpee, crawl it up, whatever, celebrate the top. The slower those go, the easier your sets of 5 strict pull-ups are gonna be. You don't need to go unbroken if that's not within your capacity, but if you can make that the goal. And basically this challenge is, hey, am I ready to do my next set of pull-ups, or should I take a little bit of rest, maybe slow down the burpees so that I can maintain that set unbroken? I'm saying this now, and then who knows, we might get to a point where I can't do them unbroken, so we'll see. The Garden Hoe, good morning. We're just about to start our workout here. If you got questions or anything, just let me know. Jody, I predict 18 to 20 rounds. No. If I could get 10, like that's kind of my thought, is if I can do 1 round every minute, that would be ideal, because 5 unbroken pull-ups for me every minute is going to be a challenge, even without the burpees. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking about this, is the burpees are just, they're just like to keep the body warm while we're trying to do sets of pull-ups. But obviously you could also just make this, do single pull-ups, or do them kipping, or do them with more assistance so they can go a little faster, and then we'll have higher intensity today. So realistically, my intensity is not going to be as high because I'm forcing those pull-ups unbroken, but you don't need to do that, right? Just choose an option that is going to be challenging and give you the stimulus that you're looking for. So you can get higher intensity if you go a little bit easier on the pull-ups, or slightly lower intensity and more, kind of having to know yourself and kind of more pull-up capacity. All right, so 2 kind of different ways to approach this. We're gonna just take a minute, get in a couple warm-up reps if you need, and we'll get started in a couple minutes. If you are already set, hit the like button. Think about sharing this with somebody who, could use a little step up in their fitness and their health. And then we'll get started here. That actually feels pretty good. I was concerned about my neck, but that feels pretty nice. It smells like the baseboard heater just turned on. It's burning some dust. All right, give me a quick thumbs up and we're gonna get started. There, Maple Talia is saying good morning to you. There she is. she's destroying. There used to be a yellow ring all on the inside of this, and you can see most of it is gone because she loves to destroy things. All right, thumbs up. Yaroslav's about to head. Yaroslav, you going to the gym today? Thanks, Talia. Has anybody said that they'd join us? Do any of your friends do, CrossFit or functional fitness, and they're looking for something? All right, here we go. Jody says, my pups play with that same type of tug of war all day. Therefore, Maple needs a friend. That's what my daughter was saying yesterday. She says, when Maple's a little bit older and a little more calm, we'll get her a puppy so she can have a friend. That's what she was saying yesterday. And I was like, is that what we're doing? All right, I feel like it's time to go. I am not nervous about this like I was yesterday. We're back to it. But important to do that sometimes, right? Get really uncomfortable, get after it. Jason, you good to go? Where you at? You disappear sometimes. Okay, so we're going countdown for 10 minutes. As many rounds as you can get in that time. Hopefully we can track that somehow. I'm just gonna try to count. Calisthenics mainly, friends at CrossFit gym. Cool. Cool. All right, well, let's see if we can get them in someday. All right, let's get this going. Hopefully you're all joining us. Garden Ho, Jason, Talia. Oh my goodness, itchy. Okay, 10 seconds. Starts with the pull-ups. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Those are gonna get hard. So you can think about going fast on the burpees, getting them out of the way, and then resting before the pull-ups, or just try to keep them steady and see how that feels once you get there. I think I'm gonna go with quicker burpees and then see where we end up. Let's take the boot from the dog first. So there's one down. I think I'm gonna try to go on the minute, or close to it at least. Good girl. There's 2. Those are getting hard already. Woo!
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, make the change, in my mind, pick the lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life.
3. Keep it up, team, nice and steady. If you're going for the unbroken pull-ups, rest as needed. Whew.
wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do what's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on
Four.
this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right, it's feeling me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing.
Mabel.
Visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something we can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather live than be led. I'll fill the seats as I said, with every word that I said.
Don't forget that full hang on the pull-ups and chin all the way over. Wow. That's getting hard. Very hard. Five. Whoa. Keep it up, team. Just over halfway. Six. Come on, pull-ups. I don't know if 10's gonna be reasonable now. We're slowing down. Maybe I'll do a set of chin-ups. Nope. That's not happening. Thanks for the reactions, team. Whoa. Slowing down on the pull-ups. Keep it up, you guys. Seven. Come on, pull-ups. Obviously, if I broke these up, I'd be going faster. But my goal is to go unbroken on the pull-ups. Kinda cheated on that one. Oh. Let's go, 2.5 minutes left. Come on, team. That's 8. Maple, no. I don't know if I'm gonna get 2 more sets of pull-ups here. They're getting slow. Wow. Little hip there. A double hip. Holy moly. Haven't done that before. Let's go, team. 90 seconds. That's 9. One minute. Whew. Cheating. Wow.
Like
15 seconds. That's 10 rounds. Time. Good job. Whew. How was that, team? That was all pull up for me. Great job. Walk around, catch your breath a little bit. Awesome. Georgia, good morning. Well, let's see. Shirley, good morning. What did it say? Okay, friends, time for me to get. See y'all tomorrow. Sorry, Crooked, I missed ya. Okay. Time out for me for 5. That was good, but I'm aching. Uh-oh. So I'll react. Thank you for the reactions. Talia, what's aching? How you feeling? Georgia, you still there? He's just checking in. All right. That wasn't too bad, huh? Well, let me know. Jason, Jody, how'd that go? Did you guys break up the pull-ups? And if so, what was the stimulus? A little more intense, a little more cardio? Or is it still all pull-ups? My arms today. Oh. Did you do the squats yesterday, Talia? Are your arms sore from holding that bar? Is that what it is? Georgia. This one looked fun. Yeah, I kind of thought you might like this one. Try it with the pull-ups unbroken, Georgia. That was the goal, is just to keep the 5 strict pull-ups unbroken. And the burpees were kind of just for show in between. Did the pull-ups. Yeah, that's the way I did it. Perfect combo, AMRAP, 10 rounds here, but banded pull-ups. Awesome. Awesome, Jody. Perfect. All right. Let's talk. Yeah, Georgia, that was my goal. Obviously, you could make this much higher intensity by just making it like kipping pull-ups or singles. But my goal today was focus on the sets of 5 strict unbroken. All right. Gnarly. I don't know. I mean, trying to leave the legs alone a little bit today after all those squats. All right. So our next piece, and that is too big, is Maple. Stop. Is our handstand work. So we'll see how that feels today. I'm going to give lots of options. Yes, squats, no problems. My leg strength, My legs, my strength, but arms and issues with strength in my back. Gotcha. Okay, so let's talk about our opportunity work today. The last few weeks, what I've been doing with a few of you, I'm sure some of you have been doing differently, is just the holds, trying to work towards 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Maybe we'll play with that as well. Otherwise, you can do handstand push-ups, you can do shoulder taps, you can do shorter holds, obviously. And let me just demo some of that. Georgia says you held it as an EMOM with that. Good job. Yeah, to be honest, Georgia, I was thinking about that workout at the gym that I coached that you were in there. And I was like, could I maintain 5 for 10 minutes? And we got it done. Surprised, to be honest, but they definitely slow down. Talia says, I love handstands though. Good. All right, so let's talk about this. I'm gonna give you some options here. So first option, if you have a handstand, you're comfortable kicking into a handstand, that's what, you're gonna be in the way there, dog. That's what we're looking at. What you're thinking here is that feet are together, legs are squeezed, abs are squeezed, butt squeezed, and we're actively pressing away from the floor. What I don't want is like the head in towards the wall and a big arch in the back. I want to be nice and straight and tight and just pushing, basically just everything tight and pressing into the floor. Handstand's gonna try a minute on. Yeah, you got it. If you don't feel comfortable kicking up to the wall, option 2 could be a wall walk. So if you're good getting upside down but you're not comfortable yet with kicking up, start on all fours here. We're not talking a full wall walk, just talking a hold. Start on all fours, take one foot as high up the wall as you can, meet it with the other foot, take the head and chest through, and you could hold right there. If you want to get a little more vertical, you can walk your way in till you could touch your nose to the wall. What I don't want in this position is my belly touching the wall. So I want to stay nice and tight, butt squeezed, abs squeezed, legs squeezed. And same idea, just pressing hard into the floor, trying to hold that position rigid, right? If the body starts to break, come on out. From there, if you don't feel comfortable in a handstand, you don't feel comfortable on the wall. Hey, if you have freestanding, by the way, do that. But if you don't feel comfortable with a handstand, next option is put your feet up on a chair or a bench or a stack of books. And we're gonna go with like a pike downward dog handstand. So you're trying to get the hips up as high as you can, get the shoulders over top of your hands, and hold that position. And then from there, if that's too much, just a downward dog is great. So same thing, hands and feet supported. You can press the weight into the toes to get over top of the hands a little bit more if you want. And those are some options that hopefully will be good for everybody in terms of a handstand hold. If you've got a handstand and you want to mess around with some handstand push-ups or some handstand walking or some shoulder taps or something, you could do that. Yeah, you're not helping. You're not helping, Maple. Maple's making you laugh, yeah. She's not helping with the workout though, are you? Okay. So I think we're probably, maybe get a little shoulder roll out here. She wants a cuddle. Look at this doggy. It's hard to work out when you got a little doggy being all silly, eh? Sometimes I want to cuddle you and sometimes I want to push you away. And you do. I do. Okay, let's do this. That was enough little recovery for us. So we're gonna go 10 minutes. And if you want, you could go, every minute, go a 20-second hold, rest for 40. You could, what I'm gonna do personally is try to hold for most of a minute and then rest the next one and do that for 5 sets. But it's up to you what option you do, right? You can do a little bit every minute, you can do some more every second minute. Just find something that's challenging and all good. Okay. Let's get that turned up. Yeah, thanks, Maple. All right, let's do this. I'll count the times there if you'd like, Jody. And 1 minute. All right, let's do this. 10 seconds. See how long we can hold here. Doesn't always go that well. See how the shoulders feel. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. See the clock there? Let's try to pull my ribs down a little bit. That's 10. Just actively pressing into the floor. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the abs. That's 20. Squeeze and breathe, and press. 30. That's 40. $50. I think I'm gonna go 55 today. 55. 2, 1. 1 minute. Okay, that's what I'm gonna try. 55. And then just rest. Completely relax the shoulders. Hey, Doug. Now you know, we're gonna stay calm here, right? Yeah. Whoa. 30 seconds. If you're going every minute, I'm sorry I'm not doing good counting for you. It's 40. Yawning. Never gonna look back. Swear I was built to last. Oh, we got 2 to ow. 10. Stop it, people. 5, 3, 2, 1. And we're up. That's 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 55. And a minute. 2 down. My right shoulder. It's getting a little cranky on me. That's 10 if you're doing both minutes, or all minutes. Whew. How's that feeling so far? It's 20. Just thinking about Dave Durante. Remember hearing about his 30-minute handstand holds. Makes this feel pretty weak. Hey, you're excited, aren't you? You just want to play, don't you? Just don't bite my hand with that thing. Ooh. Yeah. Did you do the full minute last week, Jody? 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 40. 50. 55. It's a minute. It's 3 down if you're going every second. Garden Ho, you still with us? You working out? Tasharia, good morning. Tasharia, try out some handstands with us. What you could do is just a downward dog if you want. Get there, try to shift the weight into the hands a little bit. Accessible for everybody. Garden Ho, are you working out with us? Have you been here the whole time? I saw you early and now you're still here. You doing some handstands with us? Dog. Dog, dog. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, 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 dog. Also, what's your first name, Garden Ho? I don't know if I want to call you that. Sounds derogatory. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Wish I could read that. It's over 10, sorry. 20. This is the second last one. 30. 40. 50. 55. Oh. That's a minute. Oh. If you're going every second, that's one more to go. I'm sticking to the downward dog. Awesome. Chi? Chi? She? How do I pronounce that? Sorry. Like C-H-E-E for chi or C-H-A-Y? Chai? Che? Nice to meet you. Glad you're joining us. Have you done a handstand before, or is this introduction? And if so, how are they? How are those downward dogs feeling? One more to go here. Happy Monday. Tashara, are you working out yet? Are you just about to get started? What's on the plan for today? 10 seconds. Chi. 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 Awesome. Good morning, Chi. Nice to meet you. Last one here, team. 3, 2, 1. Unless you're going every minute, obviously, and then you got one more. But if you're going every second like we are, last one, 10 seconds. Smell that baseboard heater again. That's 20. Keep going through your checklist. Ab squeeze, butt squeeze, leg squeeze. It's 30. Keep squeezing, pressing. Keep squeezing and pressing. It's 40. That's 50. 55. 2. That's a minute. Oh, shoulders. All right, if you're going every minute, on your last one, finish it up. If you're already done, if you're going every second, great job. Oh, my shoulders. Hey, Doug. Finish up that last one. That's 30. Hey, you crazy dog. You crazy dog. I need to block you sometimes. Block. Oh, give it up, dog. It's 40 already if you're doing the last one. Step it. Step it, you. 2, 1. All right. Good job, good job. Especially those of you that might be brand new to handstands, brand new to this stuff. Well done. Thank you for, giving us a chance, trying out something new. That's awesome. Get out of your comfort zone. Fantastic. All right, so let's get in a couple stretches, and I'll show you some clips of, me chasing some sheep, and also, what else was there? Oh, some weather. I'll show you that it does not look like beach weather here. All right, so let's get in our, we're gonna get a shoulder stretch here. Maple, you're gonna be in the way. Actually, you know what? Let's do a nice little happy baby. Or a child's pose, sorry. Happy baby is the other one. So what we're gonna do is just sit down on your shins. I like to think about putting my toes together and my heels apart. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Toes together, heels apart. And then I would sit between my heels. And then I'm just gonna drop the chest down. You can go arms overhead if you want a little shoulder stretch, or you could take them down by your sides and just relax there. Let's hang out there for a minute or two just to relax. Let's see. Jody says no, one more. Yeah, you were going every second minute, right, Jody? Did you hold for the whole minute every time, Jody? Tasharya, about to get started. Awesome. Have a good session, Tasharya, and a fantastic Monday. Guys, if you have some time afterwards, go check out Tasharya's live stream. Making big changes. Natalia, beautiful, beautiful day, Tasharya. Hope you too. Jody says, oh my God, I'm crying. Talia, have you heard of scapular dyskinesis, Adam? I have not. Is it a dysfunction of the scapular movement, or is it like a strain or a tear or something? If it just doesn't work right, I probably have that. Okay, so hang out here, just focus on your breathing. Think about long, deep inhales through the nose. You can exhale through the nose or the mouth, and trying to sink a little bit lower on each exhale. Trying to think about dropping the chest towards the floor, the belly button towards the ground, kind of melting into your legs on that long exhale. Just thinking of your shoulder when doing handstands. Ah, yeah, did you see that right one? Did you see it shaking or wobbling? Hey dog, don't bite me, please. Tasharya, thanks. You're welcome. It's a great stream, and she puts out a couple videos a day as well, team. So definitely go check out Tasharya. Life with Tasharya, Frugal Mama. Pretty awesome stuff. Jody says, happy baby equals child's pose. No, happy baby is this one that we used to do as warm up a little bit, where you take the arms inside the knees and then grab the feet. I'm pretty sure this one is happy baby. Oh, that's actually pretty good too. Oh, my low back is saying, hey, you need to do this more. Wow. One's definitely tighter than the other. Yeah, if you want to do a little bit of this, feel free. Definitely feel some low back tension there. Press the feet down one at a time. I like this one, but I cannot see you. So you could do that one. Pain and discomfort, look it up. Yeah, Talia, I don't get a lot of pain in that shoulder. I just find that it fatigues sooner. So there's definitely, I think it's just out of position a little bit when I'm in there. Who knows? Ow. But yeah, maybe I'll have to look that one up as well. Good Dougie. All right, so let's, while we're finishing this up, we'll watch a couple little clips. I think the first one is just showing you that I live in Canada, and it's not beach weather here. So there you go. We had some freezing rain. This was yesterday, obviously, these clips, since it's still dark outside. So we had some freezing rain overnight, Sunday night. And you can see there's a layer of ice. This is Japanese knotweed, which is a invasive weed that we have at our place, but it's showing that freezing rain pretty well. If you're somewhere that doesn't get freezing rain, it's a interesting phenomenon, right? It rains right around freezing, or it's obviously warm enough in the upper atmosphere that it's coming down as rain, but it's cold enough here that when it hits, it freezes, and it creates beautiful driving conditions. Sarcasm. And but it is pretty for sure. So here's another. This is the ice on a hay bale. But same, you can see that centimeter thick ice basically on everything. A little bit of icicles for the animals when they eat that hay. A little bit of extra water. All right, and then the next one is me chasing some sheep around. There was much more of this before I took this video. This was the end when I was actually successful, but it wasn't successful at first, and you can probably see that there's also Maple gets involved here. She's over by the gate there on the right, and she starts barking and not helping. These sheep are so dumb. We're trying to go towards that opening in the barn, by the way. There's 2 sheep over there already, and everybody else is in that other pen. So you can see they want to be in with everybody else, but they don't understand. There's Maple chasing through the garden. You can see her in the back going crazy, and the sheep are staring at her saying, hey, what are you doing? We don't get to see you that often, and and then they keep going back here. They need to go around that little fence where our well cap is. There's one of the boys coming around. But there is much back and forth here. It is it's challenging. As you can see, they try to go through the fence instead of just through the gate. So this was my active recovery yesterday, chasing these silly sheep around. There you can hear Maple barking again. Oh, I think this is when I think we start having, when do we actually have success here? There we go. So we're going in the right direction now. But as you can see, they still don't get it. There's a door through the barn there. You can see the light. And that's where all the rest of the sheep and the llamas are. But they just don't get it. One of them makes a decision here. One of them gets smart. After they try to run through the fence. Look how smart we are. So smart. But one of them turns. Oh, ow. And then here we go. We're sheep. Once we see somebody doing it, we're going. Hey, stop it. There we go. So that was my morning. Sometimes we add extra challenges to our day with that. Wow, frosty, yes, definitely frosty. It is. Maple demonstrating pure hope and love. It's funny, I was getting pretty frustrated with those sheep eventually, or after a little while, because this was the last clip, right? This was probably an hour and a half that I was chasing them around out there. They would get out into the orchard and then back in, and it was all over the place. And at one point I got so frustrated that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call Maple, even though she is really not trained. And I called her and she didn't even come. She just stood at the gate being like, I'm not normally allowed in here. What are you doing? I don't know what to do. So it was pretty funny. Talia, yeah, we have to take down that weed in the UK, destructive. Yeah, if you looked at the llamas in that clip, you'd notice that they are covered in them. That's a burdock. And we definitely have a lot of them, but that's as a result of, overgrazing the pastures for years and years before we ever got here. So it's a sign, right? The the burdock as an indicator of your soil needing something. So I don't want to necessarily take them out. I want to manage. And over time, they should go away on their own as long as we're managing the soil health properly. So it's beautiful. Bet you have beautiful snow at Christmas. Generally, we do. But you never know. Some years we don't have snow. Sometimes we have it in November and then it goes away and then it comes back. We will definitely have more snow though, January, February, likely December as well. Jody says, you're patient there. I'd be screaming, maybe cursing. Oh, there was much screaming and cursing before. This was as I was saying, this was the end of the sequence when I finally was able to, really was putting up that other fence. So that fence wasn't there. The white fence that you saw in that video, it wasn't there before. So they just kept escaping through there and I couldn't even keep them contained. So once I got that fence up, it was a little bit easier, but it was challenge. Is that why you didn't do a live vertical YouTube? I don't get good reception out there. It's unlikely that I'm going to do many lives from outside here just because it's so, the reception is not great and I don't get Wi-Fi out there. So it would be rough. So lovely that you have all that space. Lucky you. I mean, you could say lucky, but this is our, since I've been with my wife, this is our third house. We lived in the city very close to the gym for 3 years, 2014 to 2017. And then we moved a little further out to 2 acres in 2017. And then in 2021, we moved out here. And we've just basically been, kind of moving up towards a place that we could raise our livestock. And now we're here and hopefully we won't be leaving here anytime soon as we build up the resources and the soil health and the orchard and all those kinds of things. So on that note, it is homework time. It is time to dedicate an hour towards your goals. Be it, reading to learn a new skill, be it maybe writing a book, maybe you're working on a side hustle so you can get out of your 9 to 5. Maybe you have no idea what your goals should be and you have to sit down and just picture, hey, what do I want in my life? What do I not want in my life? And then in order to be at that picture, what is the step that I need to go and do every day to get to that thing, right? You could use an example of, hey, I want to do a handstand. Obviously, that's not a very long-term goal, but say I want to do a handstand, if I put in an hour every day on, shoulder mobility and strength and getting upside down a little bit to get comfortable with it, over time, those steps are going to lead to that handstand as long as I'm doing the right things. And this applies to anything. If I want to, become the best pianist in the world, I'm not going to get there by thinking that I want to be a pianist. I'm going to get there by practicing the piano every day over and over and over again. So we're kind of given a cheat code here because we're together every day setting ourselves up for success. And if you just continue the path, right? If you just from this roll right into your most important work, you've created your morning routine that ensures your success. Because if you can habituate your routine, that might have been confusing, then the thing that you want to work towards happens automatically because it's part of your routine, it's part of your habit, right? A habit is something that happens without you thinking about it. So if just right after finishing our workout, I just naturally sit down and work on my piano, for example, and if I keep that morning routine habit, I'm going to get to a place where I'm pretty good at the piano. I don't care about the piano personally, but whatever your goal is, just continue into it from this workout. And then once you're done that, go on with the rest of your day, whatever that entails. And then your success is built in. It's scheduled into your morning, before any distractions come up and try to take your focus away from that thing. And you just make it happen. So on that note, it's time to go do it. Let's talk about what we got tomorrow, and then we will see what we got here. Tomorrow is, Tuesday. EMOM tomorrow of hang power snatches and double unders. I say double unders. I don't skip in here, so if you don't have a skipping rope or double unders, that's okay. I will give you options for that. And then we've got our single leg opportunity work, be it balance or hopping or squatting, just to build up that balance and the stability in the ankles and the knees and all the things that we want there. So 13 likes. Thanks, team. Great job on the likes this morning. Jody says, another great Monday. I'll be feeding the birds and walking the pups as soon as the sun comes up. Awesome. Chi. Is that right? Did I get that wrong again? Let me just go back and check that for you. Oh. Share. Okay. I just went back and saw the share now. So, Chi, chair, Chi. Oh, now I'm confused. Garden Ho. I appreciate you showing up, even if I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry about that. Jody, is your left shoulder hurting? No, well, it's my trap. So this is something that's bugged me for a little while. It was definitely irritated yesterday, but it's more like right in here, and it feels like, I mean, compared to how it can feel, it feels great right now. So my left. Oh, you're just talking about you're talking about the dog, aren't you? That's right. It's Chi. All right. I'm not going to mess that up again. Thank you for reiterating it. I'm a little bit slow sometimes. Tasharia, have a great day. Have a great stream. Make sure you go check out Tasharia's channel and all of her fantastic content. Thank you, Talia. Thank you, Jody. Jason, I'm sure you're in the background there. Have a great day. Auto spell. Fantastic. All right, team. You guys are awesome. Maybe for maple tugging. Yeah, she's definitely yanking on that thing for sure. All right, team. You guys are fantastic. Have yourselves a great day, and can't wait to see you tomorrow. Peace.